Hey Leo, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for July 9th. Let's see what's going on with Leo. The heart of your reading, we have the Five of Wands in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse. You showed up expecting a competition or a conflict or someone wanting to prove themselves with assertiveness. It didn't happen the way that you expected it to. What's the challenge here for Leo? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You've arranged things to be a certain way, and how to say this? I can't find a general term that fits the scope of what I'm thinking about, so I'm going to just describe examples. It feels like you've placed orders and the wrong thing shows up, or someone took the Amazon package off of your porch and stole it, or the supplier never shipped it even though you saw the tracking number and it said, the tracking information said that the package was on its way. You're following the UPS and it's like, package delayed, package in motion, package back in this sorting facility. You're like, why are my resources not coming to me? But if it's in the context of you like showing up expecting a competition, this could be you trying to arrange resources and required materials for a sporting event. Maybe you were the team mom for the week and you had to bring the orange slices. I know they don't do that anymore. I don't know. I've heard they don't do that anymore. Bring the orange slices or the refreshment to your kids' soccer game, and you got them in their gear and you prepared the refreshment and you drove to the field and it was rained out, or you had the day wrong, or it's actually tomorrow, not today, or the other team forfeit and so the game didn't happen. Your focus is on carrying out an important plan. You're embodying this King of Swords energy, like, no, I had it right. I made the plan. My plan was correct. The Two of Wands is planning a journey, but it's really planning anything in life, which entails looking at your circumstances, determining the terrain, navigating the course ahead of time so that you plan where you're going to go, what you're going to do. It's like a good use of resources in advance in the form of a plan. The King of Swords doesn't make mistakes in the plan. He takes all the time that's necessary to consider the factors, to get good advice, to see what the experts have to say about it. If you want anyone planning, it's the King of Swords. And that's you. That's how you see yourself in this situation. I don't know if you're analyzing your plan, wondering what you might have done wrong because you showed up expecting something and it didn't happen. So it's like obviously something you failed to anticipate. Otherwise you wouldn't have shown up. Or you would have prepared for something different. Show me what led up to this in the recent past. Five of Swords in reverse. You may have avoided a difficult conversation because it felt like conflict or someone just wanting to air their grievances or a difference of opinion and you felt it unnecessary, especially if you considered yourself to be the decider, the one responsible to make the final decision. This implies that there was someone who disagreed with you in the past, but the reversal can mean you addressed their concerns and resolved it, or you avoided the conversation. Maybe they had valid concerns. You could be, in hindsight, seeing like, I should have heard them out. Or, I thought they were just complaining, but it ends up that they had some foreknowledge or awareness of whatever it was you didn't see coming. Show me the higher self perspective is the Star in reverse and the Page of Swords there at the bottom of the deck. Something about communication, communicating, a shift in your ideals. What has that to do with? There's something about a wish that you've had, a vision, an ideal. Oh, you're meant to talk to someone about it or receive some information that changes your perspective on what you hold as an ideal. Okay. In the near future, things start to become more clear with the Moon in reverse. Those unknown factors, whatever it was that you didn't see coming that resulted in you showing up somewhere and being met with circumstances that you didn't anticipate. Whatever path you're continuing down isn't going to be as not confusing, not unknown, unpredictable. You'll have more information about the path now. You won't get tripped up in the same way again. What is going to affect the situation that Leo doesn't see coming? I have a feeling this is just going to be pointing towards the thing that you didn't see coming, the world. Well, maybe the soccer league got shut down. This has a sort of a major ending energy to it that you didn't see coming. Because we have the Star in reverse, it could be attached to that sort of energy, a major ending about your paradigm of like your vision for your future. Generally, the world has a really positive connotation, but it's not a comfortable energy to experience. And that's because of the change that's necessary. It represents this sort of phase in life, or I like to call it a portal, because it's like the endings that precipitate and lead up to a new beginning. It's a huge season of change. But on the other side of this new beginning is this wonderful blossoming into like an upgrade in life, in some sense, or all senses. It's like getting fired from a job and then stressing out and being frustrated and wanting that job back, craving the old energy because it's safe and familiar, bemoaning the struggle of change, and then getting busy with planning the future and letting yourself energetically attach to new possibilities, and then applying for jobs, going out on interviews, and then finding the job that's going to be the thing that carries you into the future. So you see what I mean about, like, sure, it represents like a big upgrade in life, but the messiness of the day-to-day that you have to go through in order to get there, you know, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of life to get through that you might not like. The Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, like this major upgrade is being offered to you in some way, but in the moment it's going to be unappealing. Your hopes and fears, we have the Sun in reverse and the Tower. Yeah, it's this aversion to change. You're being afraid of everything crashing down around you and needing to pick up the pieces and rebuild. A lack of opportunity for the future you're afraid of. You're feeling more fearful than hopeful right now. And that might actually be what Spirit is validating for you. That your phase of hopelessness, of feeling like your dreams will never manifest, is just a means to an end. It's this portal energy. It's a passing energy that you must move through in order to get to the other side and start to build your future that is actually the upgrade that the universe is offering you. The end result has you completing a task that has been arduous. You've been obligated and or committed to something that was a long-term effort, and you'll feel a sense of completion, but it will represent this finality, this, well, I'm not going to be involved in that course of action anymore. It's over. You've accepted, come to terms with that. You feel good about your involvement, at least like you did it honorably. If not honorably, I'm getting the Frank Sinatra, I did it my way. What advice do we have for Leo as they navigate these energies and strive toward the outcome that will bring them the most ease and satisfaction? We have the High Priestess in reverse. Sometimes what you think are your instincts are actually just your subconscious fears. So if it's difficult for you to differentiate or discern between the two, you'd be better off kind of disconnecting from that altogether rather than allowing yourself to dwell on what could be subconscious fears and misinterpreting that as intuition. In general, long term, your spirit guides want you to lean into that and develop your intuition and develop a stronger degree of trust in that, because once you have a accurate discernment when it comes to your intuition, it can serve you very, very well. But because it's coming through in the advice position in the reverse, I would say the caution is more saying, listen, intuition is important. Give yourself grace and patience for that. For now, don't let your fears let you manifest an unnecessarily difficult experience for yourself. So, Leo, I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope that helped. Have a good day, and I'll see you back tomorrow.